Hello, thank you for joining me. I am Latoya Hart, and I am the Breakup Girl. Today, we are going to just have good old fashioned girl talk. And I decided to do this because I get a lot of messages quite frequently, and a lot of them are really great. And there is just one thing that I need everyone to kind of understand, and that is the things that are meant for you, the things that are intended for you will not be taken from you. What's yours is yours and it can't be taken away. I say this because after a breakup, it's so hard and so frustrating to really wrap your hands around and understand why the relationship ended. And as you go through the process of mentally trying to dissect everything that happened and get a good understanding of why the relationship ended, you can get yourself into like this crazy cycle and unable to get out, and you become obsessed with the situation, trying to find an answer, and begin essentially stalking your ex because you haven't been able to let go. And you aren't able to let go because you are mentally stuck. You're mentally stuck because you don't understand the core of why the relationship ended. The core of why anything ends, a relationship, a job, anything in life ends, is because it wasn't meant for you. And if it wasn't meant for you, there's nothing that you could say or do to change that. The things that are intended to be in your life will be there, and those that aren't will not be there. There are some things that come into your life for a season. There are some things that come into your life for a reason. And some that last, a lifetime, and some not so much. And a lot of times when breakups happen, there are lessons to be learned from that breakup. There are lessons for you to take from that breakup to carry you into the next relationship or some area of your life. Immediately after a breakup, you will not understand why it happened. You will not understand the nuggets gained from that breakup. But you will, later on down the line, things will come together and you will understand exactly what you took from that relationship, and you will also understand why the relationship ended. I know it's tough initially after a breakup to kind of like ingest all this stuff and take it for what it is and really understand and put your big girl panties on and move forward. But it's the only option you have. You don't have anything else to do but move on. If he doesn't want you, you can't make him want you. If you chase him, then it's only going to hurt you more. If you chase him, then he's only going to become more frustrated, aggravated, and want you much less and be much more annoyed with you. And it's going to be very hurtful to you. The only option you have is to move on. The only option you have is to let go. If someone doesn't want to be in a relationship with you, you can't make them want you. The only option you have is to let go. And what you'll find is once you let go and you make a conscious decision to move forward, no matter how hard it hurts, no matter what you have to do, and you start working through the process and working on you, you will begin to see that as time goes on and you begin to progress and you begin to focus on you, the pain will become less and less, and you won't put as much time and attention into trying to figure out all the whys that you had, all the why questions that you had in your mind at the end of the relationship. I know trying to calm the mind after a breakup can be challenging. The one thing that you can do, the one exercise you can do to kind of alleviate the cycle or the questions that come to your mind with all the whys after a breakup is journaling. Journaling is a powerful tool after a breakup, especially once you start to wonder and question everything from beginning to end, of what happened and how things kind of fell apart. Is you can begin to journal instead of reaching out to that person, sending emails, sending text messages, and trying to engage that person to understand what happened. You can write every thought that comes to your mind about that relationship down in a journal and do nothing more outside of it. Just write things down that you question in a journal and write the date at the top of the page of when you wrote those journal entries. And 1 year from the date that you wrote the journal entry, revisit that entry and see if you still care or it still even hurts as much as it did when you initially wrote the entry. Chances are that 1 year from the time that you write that, you won't even care, it won't even matter anymore. It matters today because it's still fresh and brand new. But 1 year's time, you will have moved on, grown, and progressed, and it won't carry as much weight. I am Latoya Hart, and I challenge you to start working on you. You have no other option but to move forward. You can't make someone love you that doesn't want to. The only option you have is to work on you and start taking steps forward, one step at a time. But I am Latoya Hart. I thank you for joining me today. And if this message has resonated with you, please like and share. If there's something you would like to chat about, please post a comment and please post a message in the comments below. I would love to chat more. And I'll catch you in the next video.